All right, so we're working on another example where we are going to use two steps for us to solve an equation. All right, so we have negative 3x plus 5, and we're going to say that that is equal to 14. So remember PEMDAS, and in our other video, we talked about how to use PEMDAS when we are solving for an expression. Um, And then we also know that we can use PEMDAS in reverse to isolate a variable. So we'll say isolate a variable. Okay. In other words, we're going to solve for the variable. Okay. So what we have here is first thing we always want to ask is x by itself? In this case, no, it's not. If we was to read this, we have negative 3x plus 5 is equal to 14. X is not by itself because I see that we are multiplying by negative 3. We are also adding 5 in order for us to get 14. So what we need to do is isolate our variable. In order for us to do that, remember PEMDAS, but in reverse. Okay, so we're going to start off with addition and subtraction first. And so I see that we have a plus 5. So we're going to undo that. In addition and subtraction, you want it to become 0 on one side of your equation or inequality. So what we end up with is going to be negative 3x. Okay, 5 minus 5 becomes 0, and then we are left with 14 minus 5, which gives us 9. Okay, so now what we need to do is ask ourselves, is the variable by itself? It's not. I see that we're multiplying by negative 3, so we're going to work our way up to the multiplication and division part of it. And so if we're multiplying by 3, we're going to use the inverse operation, which is division. When you are multiplying and dividing, you want it to become 1, not 0, but 1. So if we divide negative 3 by negative 3, we end up with 1, right? And so 1 what? X. And remember, because it's 1, we don't need to have that as listed as our coefficient. We know that it's 1 because we only see 1 there. All right, and then over here, we're going to have that's equal to 9 divided by 3. That's going to give me 3. And then remember, positive divided by a negative is going to give you a negative. So your answer, x, is going to be equal to negative 3. We can plug that into our original equation to see if that works. So negative 3 times x, which is going to be negative 3. We're going to add 5, and we want to see if it is equal to 14. Well, negative 3 and negative 3 gives me a positive 9. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. Okay, 9 plus 5, that's 14. So yes, 14 and 14. So this is correct. X is equal to negative 3.